Welcome to Facts for Real videos. The small arrow beside the hidden secrets of these items. Your dashboard's gas pump symbol. This may appear to be self-evident, but it's there to tell you which side your gas tank is on so you don't have to spend hours remembering. The solution is right in front of you. Winter means lots of hot chocolate and lovely outerwear. People dress better in the winter, and I surely agree. As the weather turns cold, have you ever wondered why I take out my warmest clothes? What does the half belt on your favorite winter coat represent nowadays? As a result, it only serves an ornamental purpose. Yet, they were originally used to collect additional sea that doubled as blankets. The belt practically transformed a blanket into a jacket. There is nothing more vexing right now than wearing your lovely wool sweater and scratching yourself. To prevent this from happening again, here's the deal: invert your sweater and soak it in cold water. Let 2 to 3 tablespoons of vinegar to sit for a while. Drain the water and massage a generous amount of hair conditioner into the wool fibers while the sweater is still wet. After soaking it in hair conditioner for around 30 minutes, leave the extra water out of the wool by gently pressing it. Let it to dry flat on a towel. No more scratchy sweaters for you. It's Friday night, and you've invited a couple of buddies over for a hamburger night. To make it even more wonderful, add some Heinz ketchup. When the patty is finished, the ketchup remains adhered. Your companion notes that no matter how hard you punch the bottle, nothing comes out. Not the 57 on your ketchup bottle, but the one in the logo. That is just meaningless. But the one indicated on the bottle is the finest area to squeeze to get your sauce out. Everyone, it's Ketchupalooza. If you've ever wondered why men's and women's shirts have buttons on opposite sides, here's an explanation. The explanation: shirt producers began placing women's buttons on the left side in the 13th century. Indeed, most individuals tied buttons as a sign of prosperity. Their garments were made out of fabric strips. Wealthier women, on the other hand, had others clothe them, such as the chambermaid's buttons on the left side made it easier for other women to dress women. Its design evolved over time, and manufacturers continue to use it today. If you have a dream with cloudy ice, I'd toss the whole thing out. Assume you go to your neighborhood pizza joint. If I were you, as you arrive, your mouth waters just thinking about the free Coke refill. You'll feel better as you wait for your pizza. First and foremost, you head to the soda machine. First, you see that you have filled your cup with ice all the way to the rim. Why is the ice a little cloudier than usual? Because you think you should spill it all out. Depending on the situation, the drink in any way. How your eyes are frozen. The first thing to happen is that it freezes from the outside. The cleanest water minerals and contaminants are pushed toward freezing. The middle of the cube clouding the ice in this instance, choose for clear ice cubes. Clear ice indicates that it is merely water. It will taste better and last longer if you keep it where you are less likely to have problems. The air trapped inside will keep your drink cooler for longer. The cube will evaporate and the impurities will dissolve faster than the water itself, leaving you with little cubes of ice just in case. Commercial ice machines produce transparent ice cubes, which is welcome news. Hey, have fun with everything. You may consume. Keyboards were not traditionally grouped in this manner. Those were the first keyboards built for typewriters, and we all remember typewriters. They were grouped alphabetically, so the A was directly next to the B and C and so on. What is the system's purpose? QWERTY was the initial name for what we now call QWERTY. If you typed too quickly, the middle arms that held the letters would jam. The remedy was to disperse. Commonly used letter combinations such as street and the top row were replaced with the letters QWERTY, allowing typists to type faster with fewer jams. If you grew up off-roading, you know what I'm talking about. You're undoubtedly used to seeing jerry cans around because they're really important. When your gas tank is nearly empty and you're hundreds of miles from the next gas station, they can transport up to 5 gallons of fuel. But have you ever wondered why jerry cans come in 3 sizes? This feature was created with the idea of how hefty transporting fuel may be. If you're alone, utilize the center handle to help disperse the weight. If you have an extra pair of hands, though, you can grip a handle on either side and carry. That would also imply that. Let's give them another hand now that you're a mutant. The small pocket inside women's underwear is not a pocket at all. It's known as a panty gusset. It is made up of an extra cloth that is sewed in for sanitary reasons. Yet, most manufacturers are unwilling to spend. That extra buck was used to stitch both ends of the fabric. So it became a pie, and that was the end of it. I have something to say about. In the meantime, have you ever seen inside a Coke cap? The glass bottle tops have a unique feature. A clear plastic lining, and no, they were not invented solely for distribution. These plastic liners are used to hold gifts and reward tickets. The goal of keeping your drink effervescent. They are in charge of keeping the carbon dioxide inside. Whatever you are, go for the bottle. I realized I adore myself. Some bubbly drinks. Try this whenever you're in the native pot scrubbers. When you buy oranges at the supermarket, do not throw them away. Save their mesh bag and use it to construct your own pot scrubber. You only need to tie it up and it's done. It will clean and work well on your dishes. Those filthy pans and pots. Assume you're in public and need to utilize. Do you know about the restroom? Most of us put those paper seat coverings in the wrong direction. Since I assume this subject never came up at school. Nonetheless, they are designed to be placed near the front. This keeps the cover from dragging all over the place. Empty glass bottles should not be discarded. Instead, use the ones with longer handles to water your plants. Someone is often forgetting to water their house plants. Another expert indoor gardening tip is to use a drip tray to keep water from seeping at the bottom of your plants. Place a coffee filter in the bottom of your pot before putting the earth and plant in. The filter will prevent water from leaking from the pot. Color palette for red ties. Try to remember this before your next shopping trip. Perhaps you've noticed this previously. Yet, bread sacks have small tags of various colors, with each tag color indicating something different. This allows store owners and customers to know what day of the week the bread was baked. Monday's blue is how fresh the bread they're buying is. Tuesday is a green day. Thursday is the color red. Saturday is yellow and Friday is white. Nevertheless, did you know? Bubble wrap was not designed to wrap objects. Instead, a team of engineers and an inventor were attempting to develop textured wallpaper. They attempted to seal two shower curtains together in order to trap air bubbles and give the wallpaper a raised appearance. Yet, the general public was not convinced. They didn't realize it till years later. Bubble wrap was an excellent packaging material. Can we please offer a round of applause for this wonderful invention? That's all for today. Some bubble wrap explodes. Thus, if you've satisfied your curiosity, then like and share the video. Share it with your friends, or if you want more, just click on these facts for real videos.